Hey everyone, welcome back to House of Chi Yoga. Today we've got a quick cardio burst of a HIIT class. We're going 30 seconds high, 30 seconds low. None of the movements are very, I don't want to say challenging because they're simple, but your goal is to make them challenging. You're moving quick, you're staying light on your feet, you're squeezing everything you got. So I'll give you the movements. They're pretty easy movements. We're just doing a jacks. So step one would just be a jumping jacks. And then if you want to take it a step farther, it's a jacks touch. So I go all the way to the bottom, all the way to the top. I'm alternating hands. And you can either step your feet or cross them when you come up. The cross is a little bit more challenging. Make sure the hips are going back. You're not rounding to touch the floor. Okay, next one, we're going lunge to squats. We just have, I didn't say, 5 exercises total. So it's about a 15-minute workout. Sit bones down, you're squatting. Chest up lunge, chest up squat. We'll go one round on the right leg, one round on the left leg. The third round, we're going to alternate legs. Next is a push-up to a shoulder tap. So I do supported push-ups. I bring my knees down. I'm not in quadruped in a box shape. My legs are back farther, so I'm in a supported plank here. So if you're going to bring the knees down, make sure they're back far enough. You have space to squeeze into the core. And then it's a push-up, either single shoulder tap or double shoulder tap, and then push up. You can extend one leg, you can extend both legs. We'll talk about that when I'm doing the exercises. Okay, then you're moving into a Malasana burpee. This is the quickest one out of all of them. So you're going from plank to either step to Malasana, press it up and squeeze, sink it back down, step back to plank. Or you hop, squeeze, barely hop, and explode back forward. We're not landing in a plank, we're just tapping and exploding straight back. Then the last one is going to be a high knee. Knees are coming to the chest, squeezing through your core, pushing the floor away from you through your feet. And that's going to be a lot of cardio. That was a lot of cardio just there explaining it to you. So I've got a new timer. Let's see if this baby works. And before I start the timer, actually, I'm going to get the music going. Ooh, let's see here. P1. I think that's my station. Let's get some music playing today. Whew. While I'm doing all this, feel free to do some warm-ups. Might as well get some warm-ups in. Uh-oh, maybe I got disconnected. Oh, now you got plenty of time to get some warm-ups in. Of course, this doesn't want to work because, oh, it did work. All right. Let's get moving. Hopefully this music lasts. Let's check this baby out. So I'm going to start our timer. We got about, whoops, look at me. This is my first video with the timer and the music. There we go. Now we got less than 10 seconds. I think I did it. That was the trial. Let's see if it works all the way through. 3 seconds. Our first movement is jacks to touch. So you can go cross, whoa, or you can just step the feet together or hop the feet. Round 1 of our 3 rounds is just finding the movement, getting the body moving and warmed up, getting the joints going, getting the muscles activated. Then from round 2 and 3, we can push a little bit more. Unless you're already awake, you've already been moving, then get your butt going. We've only got 3 seconds. All right, take a breather. Since we have a whole 30 seconds in between, we want to make sure we can get that heart rate down with deep breaths. Exhales out of the mouth, relaxing the shoulders. We're moving on to our lunge squat. 10 seconds. We're sticking with the right leg only this time. We're going in 5. Sink it down to your squat. You're going lunge on the right, squat at center. Plant the front foot. Use your toes, abs in place. Don't lose the core, don't lose the abs. You're feeling a little wobbly in your lunge. You can have a slight internal rotation as you step back. I always have to add that to stay stable here. Hi, my thigh's on fire. One more. Yee. A burn. Okay, back to heart rate down. Deep breath. We're moving on to our push-ups this time. My least favorite, but I still do them because they're so good for you. 10 seconds. So if you'd like to take legs up to a full push-up, you just add the shoulder taps from there. Let's go ahead and get in plank. You can do double knee down or one leg extended. Now, if you're doing one leg extended, just make sure you alternate between rounds so you get both legs extended at some point. I'm going to stick with double knee down, and then on the second and third round, I'll go ahead and extend a leg. Feel those pecs burning. Got about 5 seconds. Push through the floor. Lift through the core. 2, 1, gosh. Push-ups are just not my thing. I could plank for days. Push-ups, not my thing. All right, heart rate down. We're moving on to the most cardio intensive of all the movements. So it's the Malasana burpee. If you need to find the movement, if you're not familiar with it, start by stepping forward. Make sure you're landing in your squat and then pushing up so you get that nice deep squat. We got a few seconds. Come to plank and hold. If you're familiar with this movement, let's just go ham. Let's just push through, hip through the floor. Make sure you're not stopping in your plank. This is your chance to really explode forward and find that fast-paced cardio. I'm gonna stop talking because I gotta breathe. 5 seconds. Make sure you're coming all the way through your squat. 1. Yes, I love that move. Okay, we have one more for this first round. Next one is going to be our high knee. It's so much more fun with music playing. I hope you all can hear it. 10 seconds. High knees are explosive. You're trying to get the knee above the hip line. You're feeling the abs crunch, your hips to ribs the whole time. Abs in tight. Let's go. I try to get my knees up. It's so hard. Use your arms. Let's go, Chi. Oh, we're half. We're over half. I can't see my clock because it's behind me. We're almost there. 2, 1. Let's go to seated on the mat. You only have 30 seconds until we start again, so I need you to breathe. Get the heart rate to come down as much as you can. You made it through the first round. You know the movements. You know what you got to do to push yourself. You know what level you're working with now. Round 2 is our push. Round 3 is our extra push. We got less than 10 seconds. We're moving back into our jacks. Let's go cross or step. Top to bottom to make it more challenging. You can always add a coordination aspect to make it more challenging and more fun. Keep breathing. Check in with the legs. Check in with the feet. Are you planting down? Are you pushing the floor away from you? Are you extending at the top? Hiya! Take a breath. We're moving on to lunge. We're on our left leg this time. It's that left side booty. No glutes left behind. 10 seconds. Get ready to take it into your squat. Chest up, weight in the butt. Let's go. Remember, if your lunges are a little wobbly, find your core, hug the hips, trying to stay up nice and tall. You can have that slight internal rotation on the back leg. Don't let your front leg wobble around. Oh, thighs. We're close. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm going to just keep going. Oh, lunges get me every single time. Push-ups and lunges. Speaking of push-ups, 'tis time. Bring it on down. 10 seconds. Make sure you're exhaling out the mouth. You're letting the blood flow. We got 3, 2. I'm going to extend my right leg this time for the push-up. Remember, my left leg, the supporting leg, is not directly underneath my hip. It's at a slant so that I'm still in a plank. Okay, nice long line through the spine to the back leg. Push into the back toes if one is tucked under. I'm going for a double tap this time on my shoulders. You can go single tap or double tap. Oh no, it sounded like the music stopped. 1. Well, that's a bummer. But I'm not going to give up. I'm not a quitter. 20 seconds. I'll try to mess with the music later. Malasana burpee. 15 seconds. Now, we already found this movement. This is where I really want you to push. I want you to push so that your heart rate is high in only 30 seconds. Let's meet in plank. Now, explosive off the feet. If you're stepping, you can still move quickly. If you're hopping, it's all about exploding the knees forward to land into your squat position. And I use my core to do that. So this is full body. I feel everything working, but I really feel my core as I'm driving my knees forward. I'm basically getting a crunch the whole time. Oh no, I'm slowing down. Let's go. 2, 1, land. I'm gonna take it to Malasana. We got 1 more for the second round. High knees, full out cardio. Then we'll bring it down for a breather. 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and stand up nice and slow if you're down here with me. Abs in tight. 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn off the awkward voice on there. Keep pushing. Try to push the floor away from you a little bit harder, a little bit faster. And squeeze your core. You're gonna see me traveling. That's okay, you keep running. I'm gonna run over to my computer. Keep going for the last few seconds. Let's see what's cracking over here. 1. All right, take it down to the ground. Down to the ground and breathe. We'll try to connect this real quickly. Keep breathing. I'm gonna check back on that timer. Well, just like everything electronic with me, not sure what the heck is going on. So I'm gonna run back to my mat. And we're gonna do the last round without music. 2, 1, you're back to your jacks. And this is round 3. This is where you push the most. You're sinking low, you're exploding high. Man, it was so much fun with the music. I'll look into that. I'll ask my 13-year-old daughter what's going on. Hips front to back. Let's push for the last 5. 2, and 1. Almost on time. Okay, lunge on this one. This is the 3rd round. We already did our right, left leg. Now we do the alternating. Belly breaths. You can always place your hand at your belly. It'll help you automatically take that breath deeper. Meet me at the top of the mat. Sink it down. So I'm lunging right leg back, squat, lunging left leg back. You can still get a pretty decent pace on this one, but I want you to make sure you're sinking pretty low on the lunge. You're getting the glute work. You're getting the quad work. I'm feeling my hip flexors after this one. Almost there. 2, 1, hiya! We're almost there. Hands to belly, deep breaths. You want to try to let the body recover a little bit in between, letting the body know it's safe. We got about 10 seconds. So if you extended one leg on the last push-up, we're extending the opposite. So I'm on my left side this time. Remember, supported plank, not quadruped. You're keeping the body extended out. Make sure the fingertips are pushing into the floor. If your hands are rolling up off the mat, plant them down. There's a direct line from the hand to the shoulder. So if the hands are all floppy and all over the place, we're not going to be able to do our push-ups correctly. Keep pushing, literally, yourself away from the floor. One more. We've got my favorite movement of all time, Malasana burpee. So, super explosive. This is your last chance to drive the knees forward. Feel the core working as you do it and explode. Just kidding. We're exploding back, and then you're pushing up from your deep squat. I'm going to go to plank. I'm going to prep. I'm going to hold plank for 5 seconds. Keep squeezing. And my body's active. Knees drive. Squeeze. And remember, not stopping in plank. If you have to stop, it can be in your malasana, in your squat. We just want to be explosive from the plank. Notice the change of levels in the body. My hips are not dropping lower than the shoulders. Use the arms. Use the core. I'm using everything. 3, 2, 1. We got one more left. I am sweating. Hands to belly. Breathe. Tell your body it's safe. Let it recover for a moment. There's no tiger chasing us yet. In 10 seconds, we're going to run. Okay, last explosive movement. 30 seconds. Let's go. Use your hands. Get the arms pumping. Drive forward with the knee, not the heels back. Whatever movement you need to do for these last 30 seconds, you're just pushing. Yeah. Almost there. I hope we're almost there. Oh gosh. 1. Done. Excellent job. Take the body down flat on the back. Take some deep breaths. It's very calming to be on the back, letting the floor hold you. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Stay here for a few moments until the body completely recovers. That felt like a great cardio set. It only took about 15 minutes. Oops, our timer's still going. I'm gonna have to figure out this music and timer thing, but I'll work on that. Sorry. That's a great exercise to do real quickly in the morning to get your mind focused on your day. So have fun with that one. See you next time on House of Chi.